Welcome back, everyone, to 413 Championship Series. What we just saw a mere like 5-10 minutes ago, was an insane match between 413 Riot and Bad at Overwatch. An absolute six-map thriller. If you haven't already, go and watch. Just go watch the VOD. We're gonna post it, and you should watch it because it's gonna be absolutely fantastic. So we are heading into our match of the day. We got UNew Varsity going up against Potaters. But before we do that, let's look at the fixtures really quick. Of course, only thing that's changed: 413 Riot taking down Bad at Overwatch in the 3-2. 413 Nightshade also taking those 3-0s. WV Mountaineers with another win as well. Let's look at the standings real quick as well. Of course, Riot, massive win, puts them up above Potaters in the wins column. Finally able to escape that winless streak. 413 Havoc still up there at 5-0, of course. No one has quite yet been able to take them down. So we're going to see if anyone can do that shortly. And before we head in, let us take a quick look at our Rogue Energy power rankings. So, take it away. Alright, Rogue Energy power rankings. Of course, nothing's been changed just yet after the outcome of our last series. Hawkshaw, you don't think we should maybe move a couple teams around here based on our results for today?
Yeah, I think we gotta move Riot up a bit. Yeah, huge win for them. Maybe move Bad at Overwatch down. Maybe, well, yeah, I think going against a crushing loss like that, not good for you. So yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'd have to agree. I don't know if Bad at Overwatch needs to necessarily go down to the next tier, however. Possibly a little bit lower, considering 413 Riot, again, again, winless before going into this match, so, of course, possibly needing to take a little bit of a hit in the power rankings for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's looking pretty good. Our new fancy updated power rankings, sponsored by Rogue Energy, of course. That being said, let's do some predictions. Hogshot, who do you think is going to be winning this game today?
It's gonna be an interesting one. You know what? I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go in and say New Haven. New Haven.
All
What do
right.
you think?
I mean that's the safe response. Definitely the safe response. However, we just saw a winless team take a W earlier today. UNew Varsity, not a bad team per se, but also not one of the top tier teams. You know what? I'm gonna ride this winless wave, and I'm gonna take Potaters on this one. I believe in them. I think they can do it. I think they can take their first win today. That would be fantastic to see.
Fair enough.
So that being said, with our predictions done, we are getting ready to head into this match. We are going to head into a quick intermission before we go in. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with this fantastic match in just a few moments. Alright, welcome back everyone. We are just about ready to head into our first map between UNew Varsity and Potaters. We are starting off on Busan. We got Mecha Base first. What sort of comps do you think we're going to see here?
Well, given that it's Mecha Base, I definitely expect the Brawl comps to be coming out from these two teams. Maybe a little bit different in style. I know Potaters has gone for different sort of Brawl styles, different DPS, as opposed to like the typical McCree May. They'll usually run like a Doomfist or something. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what these two teams can do. Of course, it looks like we are about to head out. Both these teams on the brawl, on the standard brawl. Araigu Legend is on that Doomfist, however, which we have seen him pop off more than a few times on the Doomfist. So the Potaters have been one of those teams that can make these sort of odd DPS, compositions at least sort of work. Araigu Legend on that Doomfist is just insanely good.
Yeah, and Eucalyptus on the Tracer, not typically something you would see with a Brawl comp, but it could maybe work. Maybe going with the Doomfist.
Yeah, both these teams gonna clash on the high ground. Both main tanks getting relatively low, but Funny Buns is gonna get that first blood, as both Ryans will go down. Con Knight will go down as well. Araigu Legend just trying to cause some havoc on the backline. Has the bubble, but will go down to Sunday. That's a good pick. Teams still up on this high ground. No one opting to go cap the objective, as Con Knight and Funny Buns both back up onto the high ground. They're back with their teams, and now that's going to force the members of UNew to step onto the objective and cap it. However, this fight is not over just yet. Potaters still up on the high ground. They're threatening to come and engage any second. UNew Varsity. Oh, what a great pick from Araigu Legend. Oh my god, that is mechanical genius from a Doomfist. It looks like that's just going to be Potaters. They're going to get these kills here. Sunday down. And, well, Hayland very low, as Araigu Legend will as well finish him off. Gotta say, that was fantastic there from Araigu Legend, and a great kill.
Yeah, that was a great pick, killing off Genghis Khan the Baptist, just taking away all the healing from UNew, and that's going to be the point going over to Potaters. Not a long capture percentage for New Haven as the grab comes in now.
Yeah, the grab plus Meteor Strike combo not going to catch anything, but Magma Boy is in deep trouble and will go down for it. That's going to force Potaters to back up very much so. Missing your Baptiste is no joke, but Funny Buns is down. Araigu Legend is frozen. Will he go down? Not quite. He's at a sliver of HP, but will live. Funny Buns still low. But UNew Varsity, they're just cleaning up. Conquistador is down, Eucalyptus is down, Araigu Legend with that sliver of HP will go down as well. UNew Varsity gonna cap this objective again. However, Potaters, they got 44%.
Yeah, it's a really back and forth mecha base round so far, and Con Knight gonna go down, so that's gonna force Potaters to back all the way up, especially with that Diva Bump coming in. Not gonna find anything, just gonna stave off Potaters even more.
Yeah, you're gonna try to stave them off here. Eucalyptus coming in behind, gonna look for some of this flank damage here. CQ1 doesn't see him. Genghis Khan gets awfully low from Eucalyptus. Forced to use that recall and get out, but he gets stunned up and killed by Sunday. That's a mistake by Eucalyptus. You do not want to run your face into a McCree who's got that flashbang up, as Sunday's gonna keep cleaning up. Couple of kills for him. Deadeye's out. Will anyone step into his line of sight? HSG will, and will go down for it. Araigu Legend gonna try to put some damage on the backline, but doesn't look like it will to be, as he will have to head back to spawn to regroup.
Yeah, he gets a bit low, but does manage to get out. He has the Meteor Strike online as well as both supports for both teams. The Blizzard online for Megalodon goes in with it immediately.
Araigu Legend will get Genghis Khan in the backline, which is massive. The members of UNew Varsity are also low. The Potaters are going down first. Sunday is down. Eucalyptus is so low. HSG low as well. But Funny Buns, the Megalodon, CQ1, they're all down. Araigu Legend is killing everything. Conquistador as well on this objective. Halen, the only one left, as a Lucio, not going to be able to get anything done. Potaters, and the nick of time, able to take the objective back. 99% accrued for UNew Varsity, but Potaters have the point.
Yeah, so it's just one fight that UNew needs to win, but Conquistador has this Graviton, and the window is online for Magma. So, and they're over halfway to the point, so it's just a couple more fights, and they need to hold strong for the rest of it.
Grab's eaten by CQ1. It's huge, and the shatter in the backline is massive. Magma Boy's down, Con Knight's down, Alright, Legend is down. Oh my god, CQ1 is massive alongside Funny Buns. And that's going to be the point going the way of UNew Haven Varsity. No one's going to be able to touch. Point number 1 goes the way of UNew Haven Varsity.
A very unfortunate sequence of events there for Potaters. They get the grab eaten, and then a big shatter coming in from Funny Buns just to seal it off. And that's Mecha Base going to UNew Haven, and now we're going onto this downtown.
Yeah, we are going to head onto downtown. It looks like UNew Haven Varsity are going to opt to go for the Echo. I don't know if they're going to stay. Oh, yeah, they're just going to go for the double bubble. They got the Zarya Monkey, as well as the Ana Brig Echo Tracer. We do see this a lot in Overwatch League, but we don't actually tend to see it a lot in this tournament. A little bit interesting, but on the other end of things, Potaters going to go for the standard brawl. Ryan Zarya, Lucio Bap, Makery.
Yeah, two very different styles about to clash into each other. We'll see how it all pans out. Funny Buns looking for this dive. Megalodon getting that spam damage in.
Yeah, Funny Buns is looking for something to hop onto here. Regular Legend still packing that flashbang. So they're going to have to be careful on where they're going to dive here, as Funny Buns is awfully low. Will get healed up, though, with help from Genghis Khan. As the Megalodon getting a little bit low on that Echo, but will live. Still no one claimed yet, but Potaters get the point first, and Funny Buns is down. That is bad news if you're UNew Haven Varsity. Fire Strike coming through, but everyone is so low from UNew Haven Varsity. And Eucalyptus is going to clean it up with 2 headshots, just like that. Another kill for Eucalyptus as well. That's some good aim with the Icicles.
For sure. It looked like Funny Buns was just taking a bit too long to go in onto someone. And yeah, and that's Potaters taking the point early and taking advantage of that sort of misplay from UNew Haven.
Yeah, there's the Deadeye coming off from Regular Legend. Not gonna get anything, but the picks are going the way of Potaters anyway. Eucalyptus gets Sunday. And, well, that's gonna be back to the drawing board once again for UNew Haven Varsity. Yeah,
the good thing, though, they'll have this rally online as well as the Echo copy. Sunday is gonna flip over to the Ash. And Genghis Khan on the BAP, so more of a brawly style now with Funny Buns going over to the Reinhardt.
Yeah, for sure, and there's the rally from Halen. That's going to allow them to push in. Funny Buns is now on this Reinhardt. Genghis Khan on the Baptiste. Funny Buns, however, will go down early. The copy coming down from the Megalodon to try to replace that Reinhardt, but the Graviton surges in the backline. Everyone's caught up in that. The Megalodon was no help to the team with that copy. However, Reinhardt's coming back. Funny Buns on his way. Magma Boy is going to get Halen though, so that's going to force UNew Haven Varsity to back up even more. 85% accrued for Potaters and counting.
Yeah, it's looking like a dominant map so far from them. Halen now going over to the Lucio, but Con Knight has the Shatter, which could stop UNew Haven in their tracks.
The grab is huge. The grab is massive. Conquistador gets CQ1 though, and the Deadeye is out from Regular Legend. Everyone getting low from UNew Haven Varsity. Sunday's down, Genghis Khan is down, but the point flipped over. However, it might be all for naught because Potaters, they're just crashing onto the subject of the Megalodon. CQ1, the only 2 left on this point. CQ1 is frozen up and will get melted as the Megalodon gets caught by the pin as well. Halen's down. And Potaters, they've got the objective. Can anyone touch? Genghis Khan can't do it. Eucalyptus at the point and no one can touch. Potaters take point number 2 and we're heading to round number 3.
An awfully one-sided map in favor of Potaters. There it is, 1-1 now. I want to point out one thing that we sort of just now noticed. It looks like Sunday is on DPS, and he's normally a tank for this team, and Halen on playing support for this map as well. What do you think of that?
Yeah, a little bit odd seeing some of these players switch up roles. However, I mean, on point number 1, it worked pretty well for them. Neither of these players have looked out of place by any means.
Yeah, now it's 1-1. So, now we're on to Sanctuary. That's what it's called. And now we're going back to the brawl styles from both teams. Double bubble from UNew Haven didn't really seem to work out. Brawl looked to be more of their strong suit, so they're gonna be rolling out on that this time around.
Flashes out early, but Regular Legend is down to Sunday. That's massive. Kisadav is frozen up, but the Immortality Field's going to keep him up. He is so low, but staying alive. Just barely. As UNew Haven Varsity can push up now, they can take the positional advantage. Genghis Khan's Immortality Field is down. But Khan Knight is stuck behind this wall. It gets bubbled, but it's not going to be enough to keep him up. He's down. Kisadav probably going to be the next to go down, which will to Sunday. Sunday and with another one on the Eucalyptus as well. Point not going to be capped just yet, but UNew Haven Varsity, they're just going to clean up the point before they go. And that's going to be first fight going the way of UNew Haven.
Yeah, that was an awfully large amount of room they ended up taking in that drum area over Potaters, and UNew Haven was just able to overpower them so well. And now Sunday has this Deadeye Genghis Khan with that Matrix up.
Yeah, there's the window, and as well as the Deadeye coming out early from Sunday and Genghis Khan. Sunday's still gonna hold it. They're just kiting this damage, but the fire strike from Funny Buns. Eucalyptus can't hide forever. Funny Buns, however, will go down. The Shadow coming up. That's gonna catch 3 from the side of UNew Haven Varsity. Potaters, they're taking this fight back. CQ1's down. The Megalodon down as well. Everyone's down from UNew Haven Varsity. Potaters, they're gonna be able to take fight number 2 and get this objective pretty nicely.
Yeah, despite Eucalyptus going down, the rest of Potaters were just able to hide around that natural cover, around that statue from the window, and they just managed to take over against UNew Haven. And now they've gained control at this point, and they have support ults online here.
Yeah, they've got a pretty nice, solid bank of ults to use. They're almost up on that grab drag. Walls out early from the Megalodon. Not quite going to get anything done. But Khan Knight is down low. Eucalyptus is down. That is an absolute win condition down. The beat coming out from Halen, but the Dragon is not there to finish everyone off. Khan Knight's down. Beat coming out from HSG, only going to catch 3 members. Kisadav is in a lot of trouble getting frozen up and will go down. UNew Haven Varsity on the back of Funny Buns, just going to push in, take the point once again as the members of Potaters. They're just going to try to stall this.
Yeah, and they do have the percentage lead just for a little bit. Eucalyptus getting an exit kill onto Sunday. But he and Khan Knight should just be backing up. Khan Knight's quite a bit low right now, as is Eucalyptus. And now from here, UNew Haven will take this percentage lead once again. Another very back and forth map, which is something we've been seeing quite a bit between these two brawl teams. And a lot of ults though online for UNew Haven.
Yeah, there's the Dragon early from Eucalyptus because they have no grab to combo with it, unfortunately.
Oh. Yeah.
Funny Buns is down, and there's the Blizzard coming out early, but Sunday is on this left-hand side, catches Magma Boy. Baptiste going down, that's not great. The Blizzard just going to catch everyone as UNew Haven Varsity, despite going down early, are going to clean up the point.
Yeah, a very one-sided fight from there, and they're going to be, now this is their chance to be cycling these ults well. They're coming down to final fight territory at 80% now on this point, and Funny Buns and Khan Knight both have their shatters. It'll be a mind game between these two main tanks to see who can land the better one.
Oh, Khan Knight goes down! Oh, that's absolutely disastrous, and the shatter catches 3. It looks like they're going to be able to follow up on it too. Khan Knight's down, but Eucalyptus gets Sunday. That could be turning it. However, UNew Haven, they just have too many members. Funny Buns is off the edge of the map for some reason. However, UNew Haven Varsity, they're cleaning up. The only one on the objective right now is HSG trying to cap it, but won't be able to do it. Magma Boy's down at the feet of Genghis Khan. HSG just trying to stall as long as he can, but it's just not to be. Khan Knight's down. Regular Legend going to try to stall as long as he can, but it might just not be enough. UNew Haven Varsity, they're going to take map number 1 in a pretty thrilling endeavor.
Yeah, for sure. Very back and forth between Mecha Base and Sanctuary. Just the point going both ways so often. And the double bubble, when they tried it, it didn't seem to work out. So maybe that'll be a lesson for them to not really opt to be playing that very much throughout this series. And I think if they just stray away from that double bubble, they could end up doing well on this brawl comp.
Yeah, Very true. That being said, before we head into map number 2, we are going to be heading into a quick 1-minute intermission. So, if you guys are enjoying the series so far, make sure you do not leave. And if you have not already, make sure you hit that follow button down below. It really helps us out. And of course, if you want to get on the giveaway, you can drop a sub too. Those subs, of course, great support for us. They really allow us to keep doing what we are doing. So, that being said, we are going into a quick intermission, so don't leave. We will see you guys on the other side of the break for map number 2. All right, welcome back, everyone. We are just about ready to head into our map number 2, which is going to be King's Row. I'm ready. I'm ready because that last map was very good, if I do say so myself. So, Hawkshaw, where do you think this series is going to be going?
I think we're gonna be seeing a lot more of the brawl. Potaters has pretty much ran it all throughout Busan. And it looked to be the strong suit as well for New Haven. When they played it, they did thrive on it. So I think that's going to be their strong suit if they can just out-brawl Potaters throughout this series. And going into King's Row, I think we're going to be seeing both of these brawl teams just really shine.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think the brawl looked so good for UNew Haven Varsity. They're just gonna stay on that. CQ won it. Sunday back on his tank role, and Halen back on the DPS role. So, UNew Haven Varsity are going to stick to those main roles once again. Islander is going to be coming in to play the Baptiste. Genghis Khan going to move over to the Lucio. Of course, CQ1 still on the lineup. Megalodon still on the lineup. So, yeah, none of the other end of things, I think we're seeing a little bit of the same old brawl. Irregular Legend still on that Doomfist, which we know he can be so deadly on.
Yeah, for sure. It was a little bit tough for New Haven to deal with it. Eventually, they did find an answer to it on Busan Mecha Base. But King's Row, we'll see if that's a different story.
Yeah, we're gonna see what they can do here as a Regular Legend is up on this right-hand high ground. Gonna try to head into the background for a nice little kill here. Gonna hop onto the Islander. Will not go down though, as he will receive peel from Halen. Both the mortality fields are down, and a Regular Legend goes down to the Fire Strike. That's a good opening pick. And now that's just gonna force Potaters to back all the way up. In a lot of trouble as Magma Boy, but Kisadab goes down. What a great pin as Magma Boy, Khan Knight both go down to Genghis Khan. That's going to be UNew Varsity taking fight number 1.
Yeah, and that was a great show of aggression from UNew Haven. They knew that Doomfist was down, that main threat out of the way. They could just go in aggressively onto the rest of the team. And they ended up finding an extra pick off of it, as the rest of the team just had to wait in that spawn room. There's a lot of spam damage on the side of UNew Haven with that Hanzo.
Yeah, plenty of spam damage that's going to chew through shields like it's nothing. If you are the Hanzo there. Eucalyptus is on this Reaper now instead of the McCree. Will go down though to Islander's window, which is pretty massive. It looks like Potaters they're not going to be able to take this fight without a Reaper. And UNew Varsity knows that, so they are going to hop in, they are going to get kills, but Islander goes down and the Megalodon both go down. That's 2 absolutely massive picks because the spawn advantage is there. UNew Varsity, they only have 4 members left. They might be going down here. CQ1 is so low, they have no Baptiste to speak of. And now with a full 6, Potaters are going to be able to come back in, but Halen gets a pick onto Eucalyptus. That's massive. The 2 members of UNew Varsity are still coming back from the spawn, but it doesn't matter because they're getting picks. Potaters, they look lost right now.
Yeah, you would think that they would just be able to get a, sort of stay together, but like you said, they just look completely lost, and New Haven was able to find picks, and now they're back up to a full 6 for this defense.
Look at the shatter. There's 3 on the ground, but the other one's bigger. Khan Knight, CQ1, both combining for 2 great ultimates, but a Regular Legend with that Graviton Surge. Going to get 1 kill onto the Islander. However, on the other end of things, Sunday Megalodon both getting kills. Genghis Khan is down as a Regular Legend is trying to carry this team on his back. He's got 2 kills. He's got 3 kills. Can he keep it going? It doesn't look like they are going to have to keep it going because the fight's already over. Potaters, they're going to take point number 1.
God, a Regular Legend is just such a beast on this Doomfist. UNew Haven needs to be dealing with it. He ended up getting 3 picks there, and now it's street space for Potaters. On the plus side though, for UNew Haven, they get a full 6 to hold this bookstore.
Yeah, what I am surprised of is that UNew Varsity doesn't opt to go for a sort of stun like a McCree, but well, when Halen gets picks like that, it really doesn't matter. 2 kills for Halen, 1 on Conquistador, 1 on Magma Boy. Khan Knight's down as well. Potaters, they're gonna have to back up and go back to the drawing board. UNew Varsity, that is a fantastic place to win a fight because now you can just hold this choke area and you are chilling.
And look at this, they're a little bit past the arches, which is something I don't normally see. They're on the cart now, past the arches. Normally I see teams hold behind these arches. Now they're behind.
That's a small rotation for UNew Haven. If they stay up there, both Eucalyptus and Regular Legend are just going to collapse onto them. Regular Legend almost going down, but won't quite. As Eucalyptus, same story for him. Graviton Surge coming out from Conquistador. Beat to counter it from Genghis Khan. Plenty of ults from both teams, but the shatter is massive from Khan Knight. 5 caught, and the Death Blossom in the back line for good measure to get 3 from Eucalyptus. Khan Knight, that was massive.
5-man shatter from Khan Knight, absolutely massive. The Death Blossom to follow it up. Those were the only ultimates they had to use, and I don't even think UNew Haven is gonna. Well, they do have the chance for this recontest. CQ1 charging in.
They'll get it.
Yeah, they'll for sure get this recontest.
They're gonna get the recontest. A Regular Legend, oh my god, with the bubble from Conquistador. But the Graviton Surge, the Grab Dragon's coming out. Is anyone gonna go down to it? 2 will. But plenty of members of Potaters still left on the objective, and Halen gets a 3rd. Can he carry this objective by himself? It doesn't quite look like it, as Eucalyptus and your Regular Legend will be able to finish it off. Halen had 4 kills in that fight, and his team still lost. I feel bad for the guy.
Very unfortunate. That Grab Dragon combo looked to be good. They did end up getting 2 picks out of it, but a Regular Legend with that opening pick, with that Zarya bubble, was just able to dive in and just get a kill.
Yeah,
that's
he just
massive.
With the bubble, he can just dive right into the enemy team, just into all 6 of them. And then if he gets a kill, punch right back out, and you're done. It's as simple as that. There's the Blizzard coming out from the Megalodon.
And there it is again!
Legend in the backline again is able to get Halen. Magma Boy's Immortality Field is down, but I don't know if it's going to matter because the beat's there. The Shatter's pretty big, but the beat's going to keep everyone up. HSG's beat, that was big value there as Eucalyptus gets the Megalodon as well. Eucalyptus trying to put so much damage into these shields. CQ1 is so low, will go down. Now they're just going to chase these kills down to the spawn doors. With that, Sunday goes down. Potaters are pushing pretty comfortably right now.
Yeah, and in the midst of that chaos, Ragu Legend got another pick onto Halen, who now flips over to the McCree to try and go for the stun onto Ragu Legend when he dives in. But
there he is again! Look at how much damage he's putting in. Does not get the bubble that time, but still doesn't go down. The Death Blossom Eucalyptus in the backline gets both supports though. That's huge. Immortality Field was also massive from Magma Boy, if I should put that out there. That's a clean team wipe. Potaters, they take all 3 points with almost 2 minutes on the clock.
They're looking so good on this brawl. The shatters from Con Knight have been huge. The picks and just the huge plays from Ragu Legend and Eucalyptus as well, just coming in so huge. And UNew Haven has to find an answer because a little under 2 minutes, 156 on King's Row, that's not bad at all for sure. And UNew Haven will have to come up with an answer to match that time bank or surpass it.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, considering the troubles the Potators had on first point, very impressive that they were able to get it done with even more than just a minute left on the clock. They were able to get almost 2, which is absolutely massive. Which means in order for UNew Haven Varsity to be able to win this map, they're gonna have to cap with with time left on the board, I should say. Not over a minute. If they cap with time on the board, they will be able to win it. So it's looking pretty good for Potators right now.
Yeah, for sure. And they're going to be going back onto that Doomfist, who has just been so incredibly oppressive. Halen back onto that McCree. Definitely the right call here. I really do think that Halen should have swapped to that McCree earlier, though. Like you pointed out, on their attack. And yeah, looks like Megalodon is just going to go on the Widow to look for a pick early on here.
Yeah, certainly. The Doomfist is just such a menace. Halen is going to be on that McCree for the stun capabilities. Could be big. I will notice that these bubbles from Keys have been massive. You can tell the times when a regular legend dies going for those dives. It's just when he doesn't get the bubble. And just like that, a regular legend with a kill on an Islander. It's just that simple. If you get the bubble, another kill on the Genghis Khan. The Megalodon is able to get Con Knight in that front line there with the focusing beam, but that's going to be the only pick they get. And Con Knight is going to have to come back from spawn, but he'll be back relatively shortly.
Yeah, that's already a good bit of time off the clock now. 40 seconds off. Big fight win now for Potators, and
they're going to take a fast fight. They're not going to wait for Con Knight to get back, and they're going to take it fast. As a regular legend, going to put some damage onto the back line. Megalodon is looking for him, putting some damage onto this front line. The Immortality Field is out from Magma Boy. Will go down. Neither team has received a casualty yet. The focusing beam out from the Megalodon, not catching anything, but the window's out from Magma Boy to put all this extra damage on. And CQ1 goes down to it to Conquistador. That's a big pick when you lose your Rhine early like that. It is not fun for the rest of your team, and that's a clean team wipe for Potators.
The rest of them just following suit. Ultimates now being built up now for both teams. Magma Boy had, using that window, got a lot of value with it. It was that Zarya right click that got the initial pick. Onto CQ1. And now they almost at this Death Blossom. Con Knight has this Shatter.
Yeah, they're gonna hop. Oh, regular legend with another early pick on an Islander. It's just so simple for the guy. And the Death Blossom in the backline for good measure for Eucalyptus. Catches 2. Another very clean team fight win for Potators.
And now they have this Grav plus Doomfist ult combo. So it's just UNew Haven now running themselves into a brick wall pretty much.
Yeah, a regular legend. They gotta stop this guy from getting the first pick onto Islander every fight. It looks like they're gonna try to take the Cinema and go on this. No, they're not gonna take that. They're just gonna take main once again. A regular legend ramping up to go for another dive. Will hop down. Islander's in trouble, but won't go down this time. But it does force out the Immortality Field, which is big value. Both Immortality Fields, however, are down. Regular legend with the Meteor Strike, not gonna catch anything, but put so much damage on. Oh, but the Megalodon with the Echo copy is going to copy Doomfist. Gets Conquistador with it. Meteor Strike is out. There's the Shatter from CQ1. Catches a couple. Eucalyptus is in trouble, needs to get healed up. Magma Boy's got the window, but Halen gets 2 with the Deadeye. That's absolutely massive. Magma Boy's down. So is Con Knight. Eucalyptus is well down. Megalodon with some pretty big value on that Doomfist copy. And that's going to be UNew Haven Varsity finally taking this first point.
Yeah, huge pick onto Conquistadav with that Doomfist copy. We got 2 Meteor Strikes, I believe, during that copy as well.
Oh yeah.
HSG no longer able to stall it out, and he might end up getting bad spawn here. Yeah.
Yeah, he is going to get bad spawn, but he can get back relatively quickly. He is a pretty fast Lucio. However, it is going to be tough because UNew Haven Varsity, they want to take this fight fast. HSG not quite back yet, still at the spawn. They're going to have to wait and kite out this damage to wait for HSG to get back. Window coming out early from Magma Boy just to try to boost some of these heals. There's the bomb coming out from Sunday. Not going to get anything, but Con Knight's low. Legend looking for the punch, not going to quite get it, so it's going to cancel that. HSG now back with the team. So they can take this team fight with a clean 6-on-6. Legend still this back up, but the Shatter's all 6! The Shatter is all 6 members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for CQ1, all lined up for them to clean up. And that's going to be a fight win for UNew Haven Varsity. They're comfortably rolling through this second point.
That's exactly what UNew Haven needed. Now that they can just steamroll over the rest of this team. And Legend, he uses the Meteor Strike to get out on literally 1 HP.
Yeah, just gonna go to the health pack with that Meteor Strike. That's value though. You need to make sure you don't get staggered out there because you need to make sure you get this recontest.
Definitely.
And
he gets healed up, so yeah, now they're gonna be able to go back in with 6 here. They'll need to do it quickly though.
Yeah, they're gonna have to recontest here shortly. They are gonna be able to do it. Legend just trying to get some picks in here. But another copy onto the Doomfist. HSG is low. The beat coming out from HSG. You want to keep everyone up. That's both beats down. The Megalodon just putting in so much damage. But will get punched out of the copy. But on the other end of things, HSG gets taken out by Halen. Eucalyptus is down to Sunday as well. Magma Boy's Immortality Field is down. Legend gets Halen. Legend gets CQ1. But the bomb's out from Sunday. Catches 2. And that's going to be the end of the fight. UNew Haven Varsity take point number 2. They are headed into point number 3.
Yeah, they're setting a good pace of their own, and they're gonna have this Shatter going into the next fight, and I think it was that copy just forcing some of the members of Potaters to just turn onto that as opposed to the rest of the team.
Yeah, very true. Potaters, they're gonna have to figure something out here. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock for UNew Haven Varsity. There's the Death Blossom in the backline, catches the Megalodon, but will go down to Halen for it. But Genghis Khan is down to Con Knight, and Legend uses the Meteor Strike to good effect. Gets a couple kills on his name. UNew Haven Varsity got to go back to spawn. That's a fight win.
You're gonna stagger out Sunday a little bit.
Oh, that's a brutal stagger too.
Yeah.
Not able to get that remake off. Imagine seeing like a triple remake. Yeah,
Oh,
of course. Earlier, actually, in our last match, we saw a double remake kill from Alezen, if I'm not mistaken.
The
great play from
almost
him.
got caught out.
Yeah, almost got caught out there. But both these teams going to take a fight here. There's the window early from Islander. Con Knight going very, very low. That's going to force Potaters to back way up. Now they're going to come back in. Conquistadav is very low. Will go down, but Genghis Khan is down to a Legend. Another punch. And there's the Megalodon again. He's going to keep copying this Doomfist to good effect. Magma Boy is down to the Megalodon. Will get kicked out of the copy, but it's just too little too late. As the Megalodon is cleaning up, Eucalyptus catches him at the very end. Conquistadav is going to have to touch here. They're going to have some reinforcements coming in relatively shortly. Let's see if Conquistadav can pull off some magic here. On this objective, almost by himself, as Eucalyptus on this right-hand side, trying to put some damage on, gets Genghis Khan. But Halen gets Conquistadav with the Deadeye. Bombs on point, not getting anything, but Conquistadav is so low. The remake kill from Sunday, of course. It had to be the remake kill. As now they're cleaning up. Legend, the only one left on the point. Meteor Strike is out. Legend has 2 to his name. The beats out from HSG. This is defendable if you're Potaters. If Legend stays alive the way he has been. Sunday's down.
No
HSG is up the side of the map to Genghis Khan, but CQ1 is down to Con Knight. And, well, they successfully repelled this attack.
Massive hold there from Potaters.
That is massive. That's huge.
Now it's under a minute left. 1 fight territory now. And 1 fight left for UNew Haven to end up pulling this out. And chances are it's gonna go to an overtime push probably. So And if that's the case, then it's not going to be a winnable map for them.
Yeah, I mean, main objective here is to win the map, but if you can't, get them to overtime. That's the best bet. A regular legend in this backline almost gets Islander, but can't quite do it. There's the contest from the Bob of Eucalyptus. As Con Knight's off the edge of the map to Genghis Khan. That's a big boop, but CQ1 is down. Islander's down. The Bob from Eucalyptus is also down. But Halen is gone to Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus has been hitting these shots left and right. Conquistador on the ball. Just trying to get everyone off this objective, but we'll go down to the bomb. The picks are going both ways. This stall is just going back and forth right now. But if the kills go back and forth, it goes the way of the defenders. Can anyone touch? It looks like CQ1 might be able to touch, which he will. Halen, the only one left of this objective, will go down. Islanders down as well. That's going to be map number 2, going the way of Potaters. We have a series.
Oh my goodness. Please, make a Raku Legend stop, dude. You can't just let him keep doing this, honestly.
It's true. Like, point number 1, the guy, if he gets a bubble, it's basically a guaranteed kill. Like,
yeah,
the guy caught Islander out at least a couple times. It's not even like it's his fault. I feel bad for the guy because like he's staying with his team and everything, but there's nothing you can do when a bubble Doomfist just wants to kill you.
Yeah, and even if he and usually from what I was seeing, even if you don't get that kill onto the BAP, you're just gonna see them force out that immortality field, and from there it just goes downhill.
Yeah, very true, very true. However, we are going ahead into map number 3. However, before we do that, we are going to be going into a quick 1-minute intermission. Before we leave, make sure you hit that follow button down below if you haven't already. And even if you're not watching right now, if you want to watch it later, we are going to be posting all the VODs to the games we do on our YouTube. So if you're interested in that, make sure you head over to 413e.com/YouTube and give us a subscription there because we appreciate every single one of those. So, that being said, we are going to head into a quick 1-minute intermission. So, don't leave your seats, get some water if you want to, and we will be back very shortly. Alright, we are ready. We're about to head into map number 3 of this series. We've got UNew Varsity going up against Potaters. It is currently 1-1. I also want to point out that was Potaters' second map win. Their last one actually coming in their last game against Ascent, if I'm not mistaken. So, of course, yeah, we've already seen some improvement from this Potaters squad. Very excited to see what they have to offer because we are heading into Havana next. We are going to be heading into that very shortly. Hawkshaw, what do you think we're going to see here?
I think from the side of UNew Haven, we're going to be seeing this door hold for their defense.
Yeah, I think both these teams are... I think we are going to see that close hold, most likely. We've seen a lot of teams do it. Of course, UNew Haven are going to be on that brawl. Ryan Diva, Lucio Bap, the May Reaper as well. And yeah, it looks like they're going to be close holding here.
Yeah, for sure. Especially with that Reaper, you want to get up in their face and just prevent them from playing the game, really. Just suffocate them, don't let them have any room. And that's what they're going to go for here with this door hold.
Yeah, that's exactly what they want to do. On the other end of things, a little bit of an odd comp here with the Ryan Zarya. They are going to be running the BAP Mercy. Eucalyptus on the Ashe, Regulegend going to be on the Pharah this time. So, the Pharah Mercy, I think, is going to just be unanswered here. UNew Varsity doesn't really have anything to answer this. They have the Mei, they have the Reaper, they got no hit scans to speak of. So both these teams just going to clash. Con Knight getting kind of low, but can just retreat back into that spawn if he really needs it. Is low and will go down, actually, as I say that. But the res will come out onto him, so they're going to be able to keep the pace up. He's walled off! He's walled off! What? Con Knight, he got walled up into the air.
What a big wall from the Megalodon, though.
Instead of just staying there, he walked off the top of the wall to his death, unfortunately. Great wall from the Megalodon, though. They're going to have to wait for Con Knight to come back up. Regulegend on this Pharah on the right-hand side. Just going to rain some rockets down. CQ1 going to try to contest that, but won't be for too long. Bob coming out from Eucalyptus. And the barrage. Going to catch Genghis Khan. Without your BAP, it is difficult to win a fight, but Sunday going to answer on the Magma Boys. Over Sunday, it will go down. Both tanks for the side of Potaters are going to go down, but only 4 members left for UNew Varsity, and, well, the spawn's right there.
Yeah, it's right there. So at this point, they just want to run down that time bank as much as possible. CQ1 going down now. Not gonna. Yeah. This is all not gonna last that much longer. They commit that. Yeah,
Regulegend just gonna clean everyone up, and Regulegend will hop over to this McCree, and HSG will go over to the Lucio. So a couple of smart picks here. Sunday will go over to the McCree, probably expecting to see that Pharmacy again. We'll probably be surprised when he finds out that they have completely switched off of it.
Speaking of Sunday, he and Halen are back onto those other worlds.
Eucalyptus is low. Eucalyptus is real low. CQ1 really pressuring him. Eucalyptus, how is he alive? How is Eucalyptus still alive? But the shatter is huge from Con Knight. However, will go down for it. Blizzard's out. Funny Buns is down to Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is still so low in this backline. Will go down to CQ1 at the end of the day. That's gonna be a pretty good team fight win for UNew Varsity.
Yeah, very strong team fight. Very strong hold so far from UNew Haven, and the shatter from Con Knight going to waste. He did catch some members of UNew Haven with it, but unfortunately, it was all for nothing. And now it's a minute and a half left for Potaters to get through this first point, and they're only about halfway through.
Yeah, you tend to see first point hold so much on this map just because the close hold is so powerful right now. The beat is going to come out to counter the grab from Conquistadab. Magma Boys Immortality Field is down. The bomb in the backline. You're going to catch 2. Oh. That's going to be all she wrote because both supports down. You are not winning that fight. CQ1 with a beautiful bomb into the backline.
Yeah, UNew Haven just proving themselves to be dominant, and now they have this window plus high noon combo at their disposal. Magma does have his window though, a Regulegend with the Deadeye. Eucalyptus almost at another bomb. He has been building these at a pretty decent pace, but Con Knight just so low already. So much spam damage.
There's the window from Genghis Khan already. I wonder if they're gonna opt to use the Deadeye through this window. Con Knight is coming up on the Shatter, and if they want to cap this objective, that Shatter is probably going to have to be massive. There's the Bob from Eucalyptus, but he missed. It's way far back. It's not going to touch anyone. But the picks are going their way anyway. Halen is down. CQ1 is also down. Sunday in the backline with the Deadeye. Not quite going to catch anything. As Potaters have finally gotten themselves a foothold. They're getting in here. Genghis Khan very low. Sunday very low. Both of which will go down. And Potaters, it looks like they are going to be able to push this in. 3 members left for UNew Varsity. It looks like they're gonna try to wait for their teammates, but it doesn't look like they're gonna be able to sell it out for all too long as Halen is down. Yeah, they're gonna back up. Potaters are gonna get first point.
Yeah, it took them a while, but in the end, they did manage to do it. Very strong hold though from UNew Haven, and now
look at that pick. Oh wow, Sunday's down.
That's huge.
That is a massive pick. That is a huge that's a huge stagger. Eucalyptus almost goes down, but will get kept up by the 2 shields of his tanks. And UNew Haven Varsity, well, as they wait for
CQ1's
Sunday, their
back.
McCree player CQ1's remake. Oh, that is not great for them. Losing your Diva remake is not all that fun. Sunday will go down to a regular legend as well. Great flash, but the wall is going to drop off. The Deadeye, but they're going to break the wall, and the Deadeye is going to be massive anyway. The Megalodon, Halen both going down. Potaters are just rolling through this second point.
Yeah, now Potaters just seem to be overpowering UNew Haven. Already almost through the second point, and UNew Haven will be able to get one last recontest, but what, you're walking into a Bob, a sound barrier, and a window? However,
And the grab?
Yeah, the grab as well. UNew Haven does have the Blizzard though, as well as the portal.
Blizzard's out. Now put Magma Boy's down. That's a big pick. The Graviton Surge is there, but it's not enough because CQ1 gets Con and Kinkisa down as well. And looks like that's going to be a nice, good, clean team fight win for UNew Haven Varsity.
Yeah, they definitely had a lot of ultimates to work with. They didn't even need to use that Earth Shatter. Now CQ1 has this self-destruct. Still support ults on the side of Potaters. And now it's down to a minute left for them to get to the end of the second point.
Yeah, 1 minute left to go. Well, actually, more like 45 seconds now. They are going to take this high ground on the right-hand side, and they are going to window up there. We'll get walled off by the Megalodon, but the bomb from CQ1 is there. Will it catch anyone? It will catch Eucalyptus, but CQ1 is down. That's a trade, but the Shatter's huge.
Oh.
The Shatter is absolutely massive from Bunny Buns. It catches so many members. The beat from HSG, a little bit weird.
No,
I don't know
that's
that.
bad for
Yeah,
them.
I don't. That was a little bit of a questionable ult, I would say. Very late from HSG there, unfortunately. 13 seconds left to go. Someone's got a touch, and it's not looking all too good right now for Potaters.
Yeah, definitely not. Conquista on the Wrecking Ball, a regular legend on a little bit of a flank. Conquista does manage to get the touch onto the point.
Shadow's big. It's going to catch both DPS. Immortality Field, however, is gone from Magma Boy. The regular legend catches Genghis Khan. Khan Knight's down, but Funny Buns is also down. This is winnable for Potaters. Megalodon's down. Halen, CQ1, the only two members left. Halen getting chased down by a regular legend. Still not quite dead, though. Halen is just being a nuisance on this objective. No one's looking at him. They will finally get him, though, as Potaters are going to walk back in. There might be a recontest here if you're UNew Haven Varsity. Someone might be able to touch.
Maybe Sunday on the Reaper looking to maybe go for it.
King is down. They have to touch here.
Oh, no.
Which they will. Bob's out. Genghis Khan is down, but the overtime is down. No one touches. No one touches. Potaters, they were going to win that fight, but no one touches the objective through that Blizzard. And wow, you want that one back if you're Potaters.
Oh, bro.
Wow. That is, that's painful to watch for any Overwatch player. It wasn't even really anyone's fault. The Blizzard was there from the Megalodon, and everyone got frozen. No one was close to the cart. So unlucky for them.
Yeah, it looked like Khan Knight was like just really close to the cart, but not in like he wasn't close enough to be touching it. Oh, that is heartbreaking.
That is so heartbreaking. There were so many members of Potaters that were close to the cart there. Oh, you hate to see it. If you ever had that happen to you in a competitive game, I feel so bad for you because C9s are just they're so painful.
For absolutely.
And well, that was invigorating to say the least.
Yeah.
We are going to see the brawl with the Far Mercy to the side of Potaters to try to do this close hold. Regular Legend on that Pharah. The Megalodon as well on the Pharah, though. We're going to see if he's going to switch off. Halen will go to the Mercy, so that means they are going to stick with this. It's a mirror match, except for Sundays on the Reaper, Eucalyptus on the May, CQ1 on the Diva, Kinkisa on the Zarya. A Regular Legend goes down early, though. That is not what you want to see if you're doing this close hold spawn. HSG down as well. That's both members of your Pharmacy down. Genghis Khan's Immortality Field will get destroyed, but both of them will. And Potaters, they're just going to try to stall as much time as they can off the clock. Which won't be that much because first fight, that's going to go the way of UNew Haven Varsity.
Yeah, Potaters immediately off of the Far Mercy pick. And that's great for UNew Haven, immediately breaking through that spawn hold, and now they're gonna be pushing up to this next corner, and look at all the room they're able to get here by winning that first fight.
Yeah, it's so much. Like, there's just so much space here. Potatoes, they're gonna have to come back in here, and they're gonna try to take this corner before UNew Haven Varsity can take it from them. Both these teams just gonna kite some damage. Funny Bun's getting pretty low, but the Immortality Field's gonna keep him up, but not for long! Funny Buns will go down with the Megalodon with 3 in the backline. That includes both supports. Sunday's down, but it doesn't look like it's gonna matter because Funny Buns has been rezzed up. And CQ1 will clean up both tanks. The Megalodon, that was a massive barrage.
Looks to be a bit of a mental break now for Potaters. They lost 2 fights in a row now. After that little incident on their attack, now UNew Haven.
Oh, but the Blizzard gets eaten. CQ1 eats the Blizzard. They are gonna get the contest off. Genghis Khan is down, but Magma Boy is also down as a regular legend. Will get dispatched by Sunday. And yeah, this is just going to be UNew Haven Varsity alongside the Death Blossom. They're going to clean up the objective and take point number 1. They got 4 minutes and 30 seconds to try to get it to almost the end of second point.
And all things looking pretty even here. Now we're on the distillery phase. CQ1 and Sunday wasting no time to go up to that high ground.
Yeah, they're going to try to take this space away from their enemy. This high ground here is just so valuable for the defending team. If you're the attacking team and you can take that away, it's massive. Funny Bun's very low, forced to back up. Halen and Megalodon still on this Farah Mercy combo, which we don't know how that's going to go on second point, but, you know, CQ1's bomb not quite going to get anything. Potaters packing many ults here. Funny Buns will go down to a regular legend. That's a good opening pick here. As it looks like UNew Haven Varsity, they're just going to back up to the cart. Sunday still moving at the Megalodon, also going to go down. That's going to be Potaters. They are going to stave off this first attack on second point. UNew Haven Varsity, they got to back up and try this again.
Yeah, and that's a lot of ultimates online on the side of Potaters now. 5 ultimates, 60% to that Bob as well, which you can easily get in the mid fight.
Yeah, Potaters in that last fight did not use a single ultimate. So they're looking pretty good. Pooped off the high ground is Con Knight. Gonna have to go around. Barrage coming up from the Megalodon will catch a regular legend, but HSG will trade it out. Megalodon, however, with a massive res from Halen. Megalodon is back up into the fight. Window coming up from Magma Boy. HSG's beat as well. The Shatter gonna be out, but the beat was already down. There's the Bob from Eucalyptus. That's already 4 ults used from Potaters. The fight is still not over. Death Blossom is out, but Sunday goes down for it. CQ1 trying to get into here. Eucalyptus is down to the Megalodon. CQ1, however, will get demeched and most likely dispatched. I think, yeah, they're going to stagger CQ1 as best as they can. Already up at 90% to that ultimate, but will get dispatched by a regular legend before he can remake.
I saw Sunday use that Death Blossom while everyone else was focused on him, but I guess it doesn't matter now. He wanted to get it out of the way to switch to the Ashe now. So the DPS now are mirrored, so it's a full mirror comp with the exception of the 2 off tanks. And now it's a little under 2.5 minutes now for UNew Haven for this second point attack.
I will say that was an absolutely massive dynamite coming out from Sunday to start off this fight. That's gonna force everyone to back all the way up. Window coming out from Genghis Khan. You're gonna try to put out those, and Kinkistav is caught out. Kinkistav was out of position, got dispatched for it, and that's gonna be Potaters without a Zarya. And it's dire straits right now. They got a couple ults to their name, but they gotta win every fight from here on out if they want to win. Deadeye from both sides out. There's the bomb. Is it gonna catch anything? Shield's not up and running. A regular legend down. Con Knight's down. Both to the Megalodon. Point is nearing the objective, and this is dire straits for Potaters. Grab is out, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Conquistador, the only one left, and UNew Haven Varsity are gonna cover the last few meters they need and take map number 3. They are going up 2-1 in this series with a good map win on Havana.
That's a great statement for them. Just being able to take that next map, just shrugging off that loss on Kings Row. They're just acting like that didn't even happen. And now this is some momentum gain for them going into this next map, and we'll see how that turns out after this intermission.
right. We are just about ready to go. It is currently 2-1 for the side of UNew Varsity. We are heading in map number 4. We've got a 2CP map on our hands, and we are looking at Temple of Anubis. Hawkshaw, what do you think we're gonna see here?
Not sure. We haven't. I don't think we've seen too much of Temple of Anubis throughout this tournament so far. We normally see teams favoring maps like Volskaya. We saw Hanamura in the last one, so it'll be interesting to see what these two teams will be able to pull out on this one.
Yeah, I can't help but agree. As we are just about ready to head in here. Both these squads, I mean, the side of Potaters, I think they're just looking at this for a sort of joke comp at the beginning.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course, the other end of things, they are, UNew Varsity are opting to go for this brawl again with the Pharmacy. We've seen both these teams run this. But I haven't seen many teams so far in this tournament try to run the Pharmacy with this brawl.
Yeah, the Megalodon has been getting a decent bit of value on the far. We saw it on Havana, and it worked out well for them after taking that map.
Yeah, it really did. Doors opening just about now, and a pretty, I wouldn't say a standard brawl for the side of Potaters. They are running with that Widow and Symmetra, so they are going to teleport over to the point. All the attention is going to be there on that objective, but the Megalodon and Sunday both going to get kills, but Eucalyptus catches the headshot on the Megalodon. Can he get another pick here? Taking pot shots, not quite going to get anything. It was a good plan. Oh, the res. That's canceled by Eucalyptus. Both members of UNew Varsity are going to be back at spawn, and if they take a fight quick, they could take a 6v4 here.
Yeah, that was a smart strat from Potaters, just teleporting to the high ground with the Widow up at the front. And now, UNew Haven not looking so good right now. They're just forced to hold back on this point.
Sunday and Halen both still at the spawn, and HSG is just gonna harass Halen and win the 1v1. HSG gonna stagger Halen out even more. No value for him in this fight. Megalodon, looking a little bit worse for wear. As a regular legend is just putting these pot shots in on the soldier, and they're just gonna clean up here. It looks like this is gonna be Potaters' first point take. Genghis Khan, the only one left on the objective.
And Halen and Sunday back on their off-world. Sunday back on the DPS, and Halen again on the support. I believe we saw it on saw it on Havana, but yeah, I mean, yeah, and a regular legend on this Soldier 76. He got a lot of value on that next fight, or on that fight on point A. And there we go.
Oh, Megalodon's down.
Taking down the Megalodon.
A regular legend. Great pick onto the Megalodon. That is massive. They're going to take this left-hand side as the regular legend's going to lead the charge. Deadeye in the backline from Sunday. Not going to catch anything. Eucalyptus going to catch Sunday. He's up on this high ground, but CQ1 is hunting him down. He is so low. Eucalyptus will go down to CQ1, but all that time, CQ1 was not in the fight. A regular legend and Eucalyptus both down. The Funny Buns is down as well. This is winnable for Potaters if they keep getting picks like this. Magma Boy is still alive right now, healing everyone up. Sunday on the point is the Doomfist, but is he going to be able to get anything done? Will go down. There's the Tracer from the Megalodon. Will probably also go down relatively quickly. Shatter is going to catch two, but is anyone going to be able to follow up on it? There's the Visor coming up from a regular legend. Going to get Genghis Khan. Funny Buns is down as well. Potaters, they're trying to clean house, but the staggers are just so insane as of right now. They haven't even got a tick yet. Halen on the Lucio, gonna try to stall for as long as possible. 2 ticks accrued, and counting. Funny Buns on the ball, will be able to touch once again, but will go down. Magma Boy is cleaning up right now, Genghis Khan down, Funny Buns down once again. CQ1 about to go down as well. The Megalodon on the Tracer, not looking very healthy. As Sunday's down, 3 minutes 50 seconds left on the clock. Potaters are still rolling strong, no one lost yet. The Megalodon, the only one left on this objective, as Funny Buns is back once again, but Eucalyptus goes out of the Megalodon. If they want to bring this fight back, it starts there, but it's not to be. Funny Buns goes down, and Potaters are going to take point number 2 with a pretty cushy 3 minutes 39 seconds.
Yeah, not a bad stall from UNew Haven, but 339. That's a pretty big time bank. And just the swapping roles, Sunday on the DPS and Halen on the support. I don't. It's just not working. I don't think. I mean, especially when you're going against a time bank that big, it's just not going well for them. And so now they'll need to think of one hell of an answer if they want to get any semblance of a decent attack on this.
Yeah, I can't help but agree. I think they played these off-roll strategies. I think they played that on our first map of the series.
Yeah.
So yeah, they did play it on the first. I am pretty sure, which they did win that map. So it was very close, to be fair. So they have shown it can possibly work, but as of right now, not exactly looking great. 3 minutes 39 seconds is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure what UNew Haven is going to be going with. They're still in the spawn room, so anything could come out of the spawn room at this point. Looks like they're going to be sticking onto the Junkrat though with the Widowmaker.
Yeah, Sunday going to be on this Widowmaker. Again, Sunday normally the tank player, so a little bit odd to see him on the Widowmaker, but we're going to see what he can do. Megalodon is on this Junkrat, and Sunday's gonna take this perch up here, looking for a Eucalyptus on the soldier. Won't get him, and in return, Eucalyptus is gonna get him with a nice headshot. Alright, Legend is on this Doomfist with the Brawl. A little bit of an odd DPS lineup, but it's working because Eucalyptus got a second pick on the Genghis Khan. Bunny Bun's also down.
Oh, the raid boss has returned.
Yeah.
Legend on the Doomfist.
Yeah, the raid boss is back. A regular legend with 2 punch kills. I mean, it's just another field day for this guy. He doesn't stop. This guy's an absolute menace, and it's just another day at the office for a regular legend.
Now Sunday's back on the McCree to try and deal with him. Eucalyptus on the soldier as well, getting tons of poke damage and just firing all those shots in along with those Helix rockets. And he's already halfway through that attack visor.
Yeah, already close to that. Stun gonna come out. There's the tire on the left-hand side. Catches HSG. That's a big opening pick. Regular Legend gonna try to punch in, but decides against it. Funny Buns goes down, but Conquista is also down. Picks going both ways. Halen getting awfully low, but won't go down. Con Knight very low. There's the Meteor Strike from a Regular Legend. Gonna try to cause some havoc in this backline. Genghis Khan's in trouble. Halen's down. A Regular Legend, or Eucalyptus, I should say, has the visor. The Megalodon is down. And wow. Just as I say that, both of the DPS are going to clutch up for the side of Potaters, and that's a fight win.
Yeah, great defense from them. Now they just need these. Respawns to come back. And look at this, UNew Haven taking advantage of the fact that those respawns are coming back, and they're already pushing into this left room.
Oh yeah, Magma Boy is a fair amount behind. Not going to be there to get the healing, but the beat from HSG is going to sustain everyone until Magma Boy gets back. Con Knight's down, but the bomb plus the self-destruct is there, and the self-destruct from CQ1 is going to get 2 on a regular Legend. Keys Dav. It is looking real good for UNew Haven Varsity now. Magma Boy goes down. HSG about to go down as well. And that's going to be point number 1. It's going to be taken by UNew Haven Varsity.
Yeah, Eucalyptus, the last one left on the high ground. He won't even be able to get that contest as he's being contested by the tanks and Genghis Khan. And he goes down, and that is going to be point A taken from for UNew Haven. And that's 4.5 minutes, a little under 4.5 on the clock for them.
Yeah. 4 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock for them. And, well, it's going to take a little bit for them to match this time bank. It's going to take some kind of miracle, but they can still get this map done. But not with picks like that. A regular Legend gets Genghis Khan in the back line. He's down very, very low, forced to back up, but will live. Funny Bun's also down to a regular Legend. Halen down as well. And that's going to be a relatively quick fight win for Potaters.
Yeah, for sure. They used, what was it, 3 ults, both their DPS ults and that Matrix, but they still have this Shatter online, and they're a little over halfway to that sound barrier. Megalodon needs to take advantage of the fact that HSG won't have it, and probably use that tire early here, and maybe try and get a pick or 2 with it.
Yeah, gonna see if the Megalodon can get something done on this Junkrat. Eucalyptus still going strong on this Soldier 76. We don't see a lot of the Soldier, but we're seeing it now. Cohesive is down to the Megalodon. That's a big tire. Legend also down. That's 2 picks already for the side of UNew Haven, but Funny Buns goes down. Con Knight also down. So that's already a couple members of UNew Haven Varsity down. They're going to have to get some picks and quick if they want to get this map going. Almost 2 ticks accrued. Won't quite get it, but will get that second tick now. Kisadav is going to get onto this objective to try to stall this. The Megalodon is oh so low. Immortality Field's going to come down to save him. CQ1 with the bomb. Not going to catch anyone but Regular Legends in the background. Getting the Megalodon. CQ1 down as well. As Eucalyptus is going to use the visor. Sunday as well with his ultimate. Eucalyptus still alive right now. Regular Legend is still alive. Getting these picks. HSD uses the beat. Funny Buns is down. Genghis Khan is down. The respawns are just too massive. Sunday trying to get something going, but will go down to Magma Boy on the Moira. The respawns are just way too fast for Potaters, and well, UNew Haven Varsity, they're gonna have to back way up. They got 2 minutes left.
They got so close, 94.1% on the point. I thought that was going to be the chance there for UNew Haven, but the respawns came in clutch, and Iragi Legend has this Meteor Strike, which he can combine with that grab from Conquistador. Megalodon though at another Riptire, but that's all UNew Haven is gonna have. Magma Boy is gonna be able to get that Coalescence very quickly, given how fast Moira is able to build those ultimates.
Right, oh, look at the Fire Strike. Funny Buns down, but the Megalodon evens it up. Gets 2 of his own. There's the Coalescence from Magma Boy, trying to keep everyone up as Halen goes down to Iragi Legend, and the Megalodon left to get drenched by Magma Boy's Coalescence. Another fight win for Potaters.
Yeah, the tire, I mean, it did find some picks, but they had already lost 2, and yeah, at that point, I just don't think it's worth it going to push in after that, especially with the amount of ults that Potaters came in with. They still have the Graviton and they have the Tac Visor up.
Yeah, got a few ults going for them. So they're gonna try to take this this left-hand side on the attack. Stunned up and melted is Con Knight. Magma Boy as well gonna go down. Alright, Legend down to Sunday as well. This is just clean. This is so clean. No one left except for HSG. Will be able to touch, but will get stunned up and melted, and that's gonna be the point taken by UNew Haven Varsity. They're gonna get a few seconds tacked onto their time bank to put them up to a minute, but Potaters have almost 4 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, that's 3 minutes 59. That's a bit rough if you're UNew Haven going against that sort of time bank. I think at this point you just need to buckle down and say it's winnable, because that's just the kind of attitude you'll need to have going into it, as rough as it may be on these maps.
Yeah, I mean, it is still winnable. That's a minute left on the clock. A minute is definitely greater than 0, so winnable. And you do see relatively often, you do see every once in a while teams take that 1 minute and run with it and cap both points once again. So it does happen, of course. We can't rule out UNew Haven just yet, but going up against Potaters have got 4 minutes on the clock. It's going to be difficult.
Yeah, and they're back on this same DPS line, the Soldier and the Doomfist, who have been providing just so much value, and it did take UNew Haven like a decent bit to get through that first point, I believe. So it's gonna be rough going against the same DPS line. Megalodon though going to the Echo, and Sunday I believe will stay on the Soldier. Yep. Yeah.
It did take them a while to cap this first point the first time around, so history repeats itself. We might be seeing a map win for Potaters, but can't say anything just yet. I say that right, you let it get Talon with the punch. Yeah, that's a nasty pick. There's the Immortality Field's going to go down from Magma Boy, but both Immortality Fields will be destroyed. Iragi Legend is causing so much damage right now. Funny Buns is down to him. Genghis Khan is down. The Megalodon is so low. That's a fight win for Potaters. 30 seconds left on the board for UNew Haven.
Yeah, they're just making it look easy. Iragi Legend just diving in and getting those early picks. He got that punch kill onto Halen. And
Sunday solo. Wow, that would have been catastrophic if Sunday went down there. Got hit by a couple projectiles, and you do not like to see that. They're going to have to rush to the point, UNew Haven. They're going to go right down Main Street. but the Megalodon is down early. That's a gigantic pick. Potaters, they have a window here. Funny Buns is down. If they can clean up this point, this game could no longer be winnable for UNew Haven, and it looks like they're doing just that. Cleaning up. Only one left is Genghis Khan, who will go down shortly. Overtime ticking down. No one can touch. And Potaters are going to successfully defend. They've got 4 minutes to cap 1 tick.
Oh man, yeah, that's rough for UNew Haven. Now the winnable factor is off the table completely. You're looking at a draw or a loss here on this defense, and they've been running like a few different DPS lines throughout this map, and I don't know. I just don't think all of them have been working all too well, considering how long it did take them to cap both points on their previous attack. So
yeah, very true. Both these teams looks like they are going to be opting for that same old Eucalyptus still on the Soldier. A regular legend might be going for this Kree. We don't know. They are still in that spawn room, but we can comment on UNew Haven because they are running that Ryan Diva, the Lucio Bap, as well as the Junkrat Ash. So, no surprises here, I would say.
Yeah, Sunday gonna play on the high ground behind the rest of the team. Megalodon gonna get a lot of spam damage to this map. Great for Junkrat with all these close corridors, and yeah, I don't know. You just have to be looking at the draw here, UNew Haven, but Potaters just has so much momentum right now.
Yeah, they got so much momentum to their name here, and if Potaters can cap 1 tick in almost 4 minutes, they will take this map home. Eucalyptus goes down to CQ1 though, not a great start, but they are going to take this fight anyway. Kinkisadav going to take some damage with that bubble to get the energy up. CQ1 going to try to contest this high ground. No one's going to go down just yet.
88% to that tire.
They're kiting all this damage. Eucalyptus, look at where Eucalyptus is going. He's going all the way onto right side. He's just gonna, it looks like he's just gonna hide here and get some damage on the back line. But Eucalyptus goes down again to Sunday, and the triple tire from the Megalodon. If you wait in a small room like that for too long, the rip tire is going to rip you apart. That's the Megalodon for you.
Man, yeah. Not great on Potaters' part for just staying in that room. Megalodon built that tire so fast, and that's the advantage of just playing Junkrat on maps like this. As long as you stay around cover and just not expose yourself to these long range hit scan, then you're gonna get the value that you need to get.
Very true. Look, another kill from the Megalodon on the Magma Boy.
He's
2 minutes 30 seconds.
Tire.
Yeah, look at that. He's already 50% to another ultimate. Eucalyptus is going to go over to this Widowmaker to try to find a pick. The Megalodon with another kill on the Con Knight. They gotta figure something out here to deal with the Megalodon, because if they don't, they might be looking at a draw.
Yeah. 2 minutes left, a little over 2 minutes. Genghis Khan has the Matrix. Magma Boy also with the Matrix on the side of Potaters, and a regular legend building up that Deadeye. That's a good start though for Potaters.
Oh, Eucalyptus.
Off Sunday.
That's Sunday. That's big. No hit scan to speak of for the side of UNew Haven. Eucalyptus going low, but will survive. CQ1 is in this backline trying to cause some problems, but the Megalodon gets Kinkisadav. CQ1 as well, gonna catch Eucalyptus, and the Megalodon is just going crazy. That's 3 kills this fight, and that's
He's insane.
Yeah, that's a frustrated Potaters going back to spawn because of another fight ruined by the Megalodon.
And now a regular legend onto the Doomfist. The raid boss returns once again.
Yeah, they mean business now.
On the Fire. Not gonna be easy now for...
Potaters do not want to lose this. So they're gonna put a regular legend over on the Doomfist. Eucalyptus is gonna go to the Pharah because Sunday is off the Ash. So Eucalyptus can rain some rockets down from above. A regular legend in this backline trying to find Genghis Khan, but won't. Magma Boy's Immortality Shield goes down to the Megalodon's tire. But CQ1's down. Eucalyptus, that's a big pick. Having your Diva go down early is not great. A regular legend in this backline. He is looking for Genghis Khan. Will he be able to get this kill? Yes, he will. Genghis Khan is down. The beats out from Halen trying to keep everyone up. But the Megalodon gets 2. Sunday is there too. Eucalyptus gonna catch Funny Buns. The members of both teams are dwindling. Irregular Legend gets Sunday, but is it going to be enough? It's a 2v2 on point right now. It's Irregular Legend and HSG going up against the Megalodon and Halen, of course. But the members of UNew Varsity, they're coming back. That's another fight win for them. And Potaters, they got to figure something out. They're going to have to take a quick fight. There are a couple members of UNew Varsity still at spawn, so they're going to have to try to take advantage of this. 20 seconds left on the board. Someone's got to touch here. They got to win this fight or they're going to be looking at a draw that they do not want to take. Conquistador is down early though. That's huge. The Graviton Surge will come out though. The Megalodon's down and both supports are down. This is a window. This is an opportunity for Potaters. Sunday is down. Only 2 members of UNew Varsity left on this objective. CQ1 is down. Funny Buns just gonna spin around this objective for as long as possible, but will go down. HSG is down to the turrets from Sunday, but it's just not gonna be enough because Potaters, after 4 minutes of trying helplessly to capture the objective, they finally do it in overtime. This series is tied up at a 2-2.
Oh my god. Now we are going to a map 5 to decide it all. It's gonna be a control map. And, oh my god.
Wow.
There was so much hope there at the end there for UNew Haven, but it just all went downhill on that last fight.
Wow. That's wow, that's heartbreaking if you're UNew Varsity. To defend an objective for 4+ minutes and they still lose. It's just the worst feeling. However, if it goes the other way and UNew Haven actually gets the draw out of it, Potaters are not feeling good about that. 4 minutes to cap 1 tick and not being able to do it, not great. However, they were able to salvage that attack, and we're going to a map 5, baby. So, that being said, we are going to be heading into a quick 1-minute intermission before we head into map number 5. So, that being said, don't leave. You do not want to miss the end of this series. So, make sure you tune it back in at the end of our 1-minute intermission, and we will be right back. All right. I don't know how many of you guys are ready for this, because I'm sure as hell not. We are heading into map number 5. It is currently 2-2 between UNew Varsity and the Potaters. The Potaters, as of right now, this is the most maps they've won in a series so far. Before this, in their last game, they were able to get 1 map win. However, still winless so far in this tournament. They're looking for their first win today, right now, and definitely there is no better of a time to get your first win than right now. We are heading into Ilios. Hawkshot, give me your opinions. What do you think we're going to see here?
We're going on to ruins for this first stage. So I feel like we're gonna be seeing a lot more of that brawl as we have been seeing pretty much all game from both of these two teams.
Yeah, I can't help but agree. Both teams. It looks like both teams are going to be rolling out on this brawl. Um,
Hmm.
of course, both teams going for that. Well, Conquistador on the Zarya, CQ1 on the Diva, just like we've been seeing all day long. Both teams, however, are going to be going for the Ryan Lucio Baptiste core. However, a little bit interesting on the side of UNew Varsity. We have the Megalodon on Echo and Sunday on the Sombra. We haven't seen a lot of the Sombra. Can be very effective on this point.
Yeah, Megalodon has been playing quite a bit of aerial heroes, been playing the Pharah quite a bit throughout this match. Now we're seeing him again now we're seeing him on this Echo. We'll see how it goes. This map very brawl centric and it also provides tons of long range. And now Sunday can't look for
Sun
a
is
hack,
down.
he ends up going
Oh,
down.
that is a massive flash from Iregu Legend. Iregu Legend has been just everywhere all day long. The Megalodon also going down to Iregu Legend. Couple picks for him. As Funny Buns will go down as well. That's going to be Potaters. They're going to take fight number 1 on Ruins.
Yeah, very decisive first fight. Iregu Legend, great on him for finding Sunday on that Sombra. He was trying to look for the hack, but Iregu Legend just managed to catch him out and kill him before he could do anything. And now UNew Haven is going over to this May Reaper, so it's gonna be rough with all the long range that that Potaters has, but
Oh, Iregu Legend's down.
if
That's
they
a
can
big
get
pick.
close,
Window's out. Con Knight going down real low and will also go down. That's a gigantic window from Genghis Khan. Really able to get the jump onto Potaters. As HSG goes down as well, it looks like this is going to be a clean fight win for UNew Haven, and they're going to take back this objective just as fast as it was taken from them.
for sure. And yeah, that window really came in big. And like I was saying, with this comp that UNew Haven is running, if they can get close, then they can get tons of value. Now Sunday going over to the Tracer off of the Reaper now.
Yeah, Megalodon also going to be on that May. So both these teams going to clash in front of the point. Of course, stunned up is Funny, but Funny Buns will not go down though. As Conquistador also low, but the Shatter's massive. The Shatter from Con Knight is gigantic, and Eucalyptus with the tack visor will be able to clean up some of these members. Everyone from Potaters is low, but everyone from the side of UNew Haven Varsity is dead, so it doesn't matter. However, a couple members still left alive for the side of UNew Haven Varsity. CQ1 will get demeched and taken out, as Potaters are going to take another fight win.
Yeah, and they're slowly but surely catching up now in terms of percentage to UNew Haven. Both a little under halfway in control percentage, but Conquistador is down early.
Conquistador is down. But Sunday is going to get traded out. So Iregu Legend still on this McCree. Both windows going to come out. One will get walled off. The other team, Eucalyptus, not on the May. Oh, the cap goes. The cap flips. That's not great. Iregu Legend close to getting frozen up, but won't, and gets booped off. He's off the map. Halen, beautiful boop from him. That's going to send Potaters back to, not quite to the spawn room, but they're going to have to regroup here.
Yeah, they'll have to regroup, stabilize. A lot of ultimates to work with. They have almost 4 ultimates online. Eucalyptus with that tack visor. You get a lot of value here. But Sunday, probably going to look for a pick with this pulse bomb before anything from Potaters can be done.
Oh, it's eaten! Grab is eaten! And Conquistador goes down as well. CQ1, that's massive. Funny Buns with a great shatter as well. Con Knight's down. Iregu Legend with the Deadeye will catch Funny Buns, but will go down to Halen at the end of the day. UNew Haven Varsity still rolling through, and Halen with another kill. Halen, he's Red Lucioing right now. Can he get another one? Doesn't look like it. Also will not die, which is good. So, 94%. Someone's got a touch for Potaters. It looks like it's going to be HSG, but HSG might go down.
They do get the touch, though.
Yeah. HSG is going to be able to muster up a touch. Iregu Legend is on this Doomfist instead of the McCree now, trying to get as much damage as possible. Bomb is out from CQ1, not going to get anything. Megalodon will get shattered, but will get immorted. Big immort there from Genghis Khan. Everyone from UNew Haven is so low. Funny Buns is down though, and Iregu Legend is putting in so much disruption right now. Potaters are getting the picks. The picks are going their way right now. Magma Boy very low, but it doesn't matter because everyone on UNew Haven is dead. That's another fight win for Potaters. 99% accrued for UNew Haven Varsity.
Yeah, with a Ragu Legend back on that Doomfist, it's not gonna be an easy task now for UNew Haven to retake this point. He already has the Meteor Strike. He's 95% to that Meteor Strike in pretty much like one fight.
Yeah, that guy's crazy.
Insane.
He came in just to contest the objective as Doomfist and manages to build up a Meteor Strike. Like that is dominance at its finest. Blizzard coming out from the Megalodon. Everyone frozen. Actually, not quite true. Con Knight the only one that's going to get frozen. As a regular legend, Eucalyptus can just clean up the objective with the help of Eucalyptus's Tac Visor. CQ1's mech is down. 86% there for Potaters. This is final fight territory.
Yep, 90% and counting now for Potaters. Con Knight almost at this Earth Shatter. Funny Buns has his, but someone on UNew Haven has to get to the point. Halen doesn't get to the point, but he dies.
Halen does make it in time for the touch though, which is great. However, Potaters they're cleaning up. They've got 4 kills, and they are not stopping anytime soon. As Eucalyptus is going to get a couple kills. CQ1, the only one left to be able to touch, can't do it. Potaters are up 1-0. They're 1 round away from their first win in this tournament.
The cleanup started as suddenly as that touch came in. Halen got absolutely deleted when he came in for that touch, and that point flip was absolutely clutch for Potaters, and they came back down from around 50% while UNew Haven was at 99, and they managed to take it. And now
yeah, if you're Potaters, yeah, if you're Potaters, you're feeling good about that last round. You're trying to take the momentum into this round. They're playing the same comp. Our regular legend, however, is going to be on the sim. I think they're going to teleport out. You might switch to the Doomfist or Kree after that. Yeah, just to teleport out of spawn. Our regular legend is going to head over to the Doomfist. However, King Kislev got left behind. King Kislev did not make it through the teleporter.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
A little bit of miscommunication over there. However, King Kislev will get back relatively shortly.
Look at this rollout.
Con Knight will go down though to Sunday on the Reaper. Big damage from there. CQ1 will get demeched, so that's a good pick from them at first. Regular Legend trying to put in some disruption here, trying to get the damage done. Coming in with the punch, he has the bubble as well. Both these teams gonna clash, but Magma Boy is down. That's not great. UNew Haven as well going to get the capture. HSG just trying to be a nuisance here, trying to boop everyone back. But it looks like Potaters are going to have to wait for their fallen comrade, Magma Boy, as he comes back. And it looks like UNew Haven are going to capitalize on this. They're going to take a lot of ground here.
Yeah, that point presence in favor of UNew Haven was too much for Potaters after they killed off Con Knight, and now that's just going to lead to them with this point control. And now, for now, they can just chill out in the back around this pillar for now.
Yeah, they can
but now
just
when
chill.
that happens...
Oh my god, Genghis Khan is down to a regular legend. Another one from him. A regular legend has been just solid from start to finish of this game. Another kill and another one. 3 kills for a regular legend. Sunday will eventually dispatch him, but that's just so many picks. 4 members for Potaters on the objective right now. Sunday is down. CQ1 is down. Megalodon just trying to use that ice block to try to stay alive, try to contest this objective. Will wall himself off, but Halen is, or no, not Halen. HSG will be able to hop over that wall to take care of him. That's the first fight won for Potaters.
Yeah, not a bad stall. Now they're at 52%, a little over halfway for this control point. And they do have the ultimates to just come running right back into this. But on the side of Potaters, they have the Meteor Strike. They're almost at the Graviton as well. This could be big for either team. Sunday picking off Eucalyptus though.
That's big. Sunday down though to regular legend, but Halen gets 2. That could be massive. The Megalodon also going to contribute with 2 kills of his own. That's a very clean fight win for UNew Haven. Potaters up at 32%.
Yeah, and that was only 2 ultimates they had to use out of the 3 others that they have. Almost 4 with CQ1, over 90% to that self-destruct. But now ultimates are coming online as well for
Potaters. The demech.
So
CQ1 is demeched.
Oh, he's demeched.
And will get dispatched and melted by Con Knight. Sunday will go down 2 to Con Knight. That's 2 quick pickoffs. Regular legend on this objective as the Doomfist, trying to get things done. As the pinning in is Con Knight. Genghis Khan is down to a regular legend. The Megalodon, Funny Buns, Halen all down. Potaters, they're taking the point back. It is, however, final fight territory for New Haven.
Yeah, it's not been easy for Potatoes, and they still held on to these ultimates, this Meteor Strike and this grab, and now they have the Matrix as well. They have 6 ultimates almost.
Yeah.
Eucalyptus just needs a little bit more to his attack visor, and they'll have 6 online, which should be good to keep them alive for these next few fights, provided things go right for them. But
Oh my god, a Legend again, alright, Legend. A double blossom kill in the backline by Sunday. That's nothing to scoff at, but Funny Buns and Sunday both gonna go down. Potatoes, it looks like they've won another fight. And it's fights just like that last one, the one before last, where they win a fight without using a single ultimate. That just bodes so well for the future of the point. And now they've still got 3 ultimates on the board.
Sunday on the Pharah now. Eucalyptus. I mean, that's like.
Oh my god, the Legend is massive. The guy was hiding behind the lattice on the high ground there, just waited for the Megalodon to come by and punch the hell out of him. Sunday going to go down, but CQ1 with a double bomb. This is winnable for UNew Haven. Absolutely winnable. CQ1 is going to go down. HSG is in a lot of trouble right now, but a regular Legend is still in the backline causing trouble. Genghis Khan is down. It is overtime. Funny Buns is down. This could be it. Potatoes, they're cleaning up. The Blizzard is on the objective, but are they going to be able to touch? There's the grab coming out from Conquistadab. The picks are going back the way of UNew Haven, but is it going to be enough? A regular Legend is still alive, and we know how this guy can clutch up fights. The picks are going back the way of Potatoes. Are they going to win this one? Are they going to take their first win in this tournament? They're cleaning up. It looks like they're going to do it. Funny Buns on this ball to try to contest, and they'll do it. Potatoes, they've won. They've taken their first win in this tournament.
They have finally done it. Huge plays from them. Map 5, it was so close, and Potatoes finally managing to take it, and that is their first win in the 4-3 CS.
Wow. Wow. That was a hell of a series.
Dude.
Oh, insane. I have no words to describe just how excited I was that entire time. I've been rooting for Potatoes this whole time. I mean, I think they deserve to win. They've been improving so much in these past few weeks, and they're seeing the fruits of their labor now. They've finally won a series, and well, just like that, I mean, both matches we've seen today, we just saw 413 Riot and we saw Potaters both take their first wins today. Very notable.
Yeah, a great night for both of these two teams. And this is just going to be a great confidence boost for them. And yeah, with all that being said, now we need to pick an MVP for this match.
We do. We do have to pick an MVP for this match. Can I really justify giving it to anyone other than a regular Legend? The guy, the Doomfist is insane.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Exactly. Like, he pretty much just didn't allow those supports to play the game.
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
I cannot even count how many fights there were in which a regular Legend just went in and picked off a DPS or a support before the fight even happened, before the actual engage could take place. He was just providing so much value on that Doomfist throughout the entire match, and we just have to give it to him for that.
Yeah, I got to agree. Like, Islander and Genghis Khan were both so sad on the Baptiste because every fight, a regular Legend would just get a bubble, just seismic slam into your entire team, just kill you, and then just get out scot-free. Insane. The coordination is fantastic from both a regular Legend as well as Conquistadab on the Zarya. That being said, we got to give the MVP to a regular Legend. The man was insane. The entire game. Not one moment of that game was that guy not popping off. So, yeah, I think we got to give it to him.
Yeah, for sure.
And, well, that being said, after that fantastic game, let's look at the fixtures. Because we are done our Week 5 matchups. Of course, we just saw 2 fantastic 3-2s. 4-3 Riot and Potaters both getting their first wins today. View Mountaineers, of course, getting the best of UAH Charger Blue, as well as both 4-3 Havoc and 4-3 Nightshade taking 3-0s against their counterparts earlier this week. So, That being said, that is the end of our games for week 5. So heading into week 6, hopefully you guys can come out and see all those matchups because things are starting to heat up here. And let's look at the standings really quick. Of course, with both Riot and Potaters winning their game, neither of them really able to pass the other. Potaters still one map behind Riot. Um, However, both of them very, very close. They also now have the same record as UNew Haven Varsity. So all those 3 teams now have the same record. Of course, UNew Haven Varsity, of course, not quite with definitely a better map differential. However, the record is the record nonetheless. And think about it too. Only 8 teams make the playoffs. There's 10 teams, 8 of them make the playoffs. Um, if Fortnite Riot and Potaters keep performing this way, things can get really interesting near that top 8 spot.
For sure, for sure. And yeah, those just need a match win to get up in those standings. And these 2 matches today have signified how much the competition between all of these teams in this tournament has been heating up.
It's true. Like at the beginning of the season, Potaters 4-3 Riot again they didn't look all that great. Definitely looking like I wouldn't even say it was that arguable. Like probably like the 2 lowest tier teams in this league. However, I mean, both of them took a win today, and they did it against relatively good opponents as well. Like that at Overwatch, definitely not a team to scoff at. Those guys, definitely not pushovers by any means. So things definitely heating up in this tournament. I'm excited to see every single match of it. That being
Yeah,
said,
for sure.
we are going to be announcing our next matches on 413esports.com. So if you don't want to miss any of that, make sure you go see that website. Also, if you wanted to go follow our socials, we got the Twitter, we have our Instagram. Both of those, we put out messages whenever we go live, and also post the schedule as well. So, if you want to constantly be updated on when our matches are, make sure you go follow those too. If you haven't already as well, we're going to be posting all of these VODs on our YouTube. Of course, that link can be seen down below. All of them, all of our socials can be seen down below. But if you want to see our YouTube, see all of the VODs, make sure you go to 413e.com/YouTube. That being said, Hawkshot, do you have any closing remarks?
I don't think so, other than insane games today, and I'm just very excited to be seeing how these next few weeks are gonna go because playoffs are in just a few weeks, and at this point, anything could change really. So I'm very excited to be seeing that.
Yeah,
Great
I'm very
matches
excited as
today.
well. Yeah, very true. Insane matches today. We were able to cast 11 maps. Yeah, that's a lot of Overwatch, and I would not have it any other way because that is absolutely fantastic. However, before we leave, just wanted to remind everyone that for every 10 subs, we are going to be giving away a Rogue Energy starter pack. So, of course, make sure you drop a sub if you like what you're seeing. It really helps support us and it allows us to continue broadcasting what we do. That being said, thank you everyone so much for watching. Hawkshaw and I had a great time, and we will see you guys the next time we go live.
For sure. We'll see you guys very soon.